Miss Beat Basics here. I want to welcome you back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in with your girl again this week. If it is your first time here, welcome. I hope that you do decide to stay. Make sure that you subscribe so that you can keep up with all my new videos, okay? As well, fam, if it's not your first time, welcome back. I hope that you had an amazing week. So glad that you could make it. So dolls, as you can see from the title, I am going to be getting into it today. Yes, bam, we're going to be talking about the Too Faced Natural Love palette as well as the Prismatic Highlighters that they just came out with the other day. I absolutely loved the look of this collection. I saw it coming out and I said to myself, I at least have to get a few things from it because I just thought it was so beautiful. We all know Too Faced is amazing when it comes to packaging, no question, no argument there whatsoever. But the question is, how well will this palette perform? So I said to myself, when it comes out, I will get it. And as long as Sephora is selling it, yes, dolls, you know the drill. If I don't like it, it's going right back. So today I actually got a chance to sit down and play with this beautiful looking palette for the first time. And I came up with this look that I'm wearing right now. I actually thought this was a little fun. And I got a chance to play around with these highlighters as well. Okay, dolls. So first up, we're going to be talking about those Prismatic Highlighters. I got both of the two of the three that they have. The first one I got was You Light Up My Life in the gold. The second one was called Ray of Light, which is kind of a pinky, rose goldy kind of color. Love these two. They did have another one that was called Blinded by the Light, which is more of a silvery. I don't know if it's a duochrome or a prismatic finish, but I thought it would be a little bit ashy for my deeper complexion. So I just stuck to the two deeper toned ones, and I absolutely love these. The first time I used this one, I was really excited at the fact that it doesn't have a very, what's the word, glittery finish. I find that the finish on these is super, super subtle, which I really do love. This is You Light Up My Life right here, and see that gold sheen that she has on there. It's just so pretty. There's like zero glitter in this. Absolutely. I love how it buffs out on the skin. I'm actually wearing it today with Ray of Light over top of it a little bit, and as you can see, there is absolutely no glitter. Let me just zoom in just a little bit so you can see. Okay, so you can see there is absolutely no glitter on my face. I absolutely love how they lay down. So smooth, so nicely, so nice to work with. So no complaints with me when it comes to these highlighters. I think they're super beautiful. And of course, I'm going to show you the packaging because the packaging is everything. Look at that. Isn't it gorgeous? I love the heart-shaped packaging that it comes with. I love that it's a metallic finish. And I really do love the way that they put the highlighter together actually in the package. It's raised, as you can see there, and it has like this kind of like a diamond thing kind of going on it, a diamond cut thing kind of going on it. I think it's really, really pretty. Of course, you have Too Faced in the middle there. Mine is probably a little worn out because I've been using it quite a bit since I got it. I really do love this color. As I said, this is You Light Up My Life, which is the gold one. And the second one that I have is Ray of Light, which is the pinky colored one. I love this one so much. And of course, I'm going to give you a swatch of this bad boy too. Same setup in the inside, really, really pretty. As you can see the light there, that's how she looks in the pan. And here's how she looks when I swatch her on my skin. I mean, look at that. It's just so pretty. I love that it's not like a chunky color. It's not really chunky and glittery and really unattractive. It's just gorgeous. I love, love, love this color. And I have used it quite a bit, like I said, since I got it. See that? Okay, right dolls. So for me, as far as the Love Light highlighters go, I am absolutely in love with them. I would recommend them completely, especially if you do not like a very loud, glittery, bold highlight. These are definitely going to be up your alley because they're extremely smooth. There's no glitter in it. There's no chunkiness to it, and you can build them up to the intensity that you're looking for. Okay, dolls. So you ready for it? Yes. Let's get into that Natural Love palette. This thing is so beautiful to look at. When I initially saw this online, my heart stopped. I said to myself, please let this be an actual palette that we can all use. That's not going to have a bunch of fallout colors and colors that just don't work for us. So I was very happy when I saw this show up in Sephora. I didn't even know that it was going to be launched in Sephora. I just said to myself, if it comes here, I'll get it, but I'm not going out of my way to grab it from Too Faced. So when I saw it, Yeah, I was online ordering that bad boy. But whatever. I love the fact the packaging is always super cute because you know how Too Faced does. Their packaging, they always seem to get the packaging right. I love this spring theme that they have going on here. It just reminds me of springtime in Paris. I don't know why, it just does. But anyway, on the back you have each individual shade listed here as well with the names, which is pretty cool. And I love the fact that they give each individual shadow the ingredients listed underneath us here for each individual one, which is pretty great. I didn't notice on here that this is a cruelty-free palette because I didn't notice the bunny ears, and once reading that little card it didn't say anything like that, so I don't think it's cruelty-free. Okay, so if that is important to you, just to keep that in mind, okay? And of course, with all Too Faced palettes, they all come with their little lookbook, of course. And I mean, I do love the fact that they do bring a lookbook with all their palettes and everything. But this one was actually great because I love the fact that they didn't try to, I guess you could say, dupe us by putting shades into a palette and giving them a bunch of different names. They actually put in here that this palette is actually a collage of all their different matte palettes and other little mini palettes that they've had in the past, which is great for me personally because I don't own any of them. So when I saw that they were doing this, I thought that that was a really awesome spin on doing their palette. As well, it came with I can't remember how many new colors that they said it came with, but it did come with a bunch of new colors as well. I'm sorry, I don't know that, you guys, but I'll put it in the description box below how many new colors came with it, apart from the ones that are already in the palettes, okay? My only riff with Too Faced in regards to this palette, honestly, is this lookbook. Do you guys see anything here that's a little bit irksome? Yeah, there's 30 colors in the palette. So why is there only one skin shade showing all of the eye looks? I mean, really, there are other different skin types and different skin tone women out there. It would be nice if they split the lookbook up and, you know, had somebody with a medium skin tone, a deeper skin tone, a lighter skin tone, so that we can all get an idea of how the colors are going to play off on their skin. I mean, I'm just saying, it's the 21st century. They need to put more variety into their lookbooks. I know that a lot of people are doing it online, but they need to actually put it into their actual product so that when people buy it, they can see, okay, hey, they cater to everybody. But whatever. Just a little FYI, Too Faced. Y'all need to change up your lookbook sketch, okay? Yeah. But other than that, I wanted to talk about the colors themselves. Would you look at this palette? I mean, I love the packaging is just so gorgeous. I don't know if you can make it out there, but the lettering is actually felt, which is beautiful. And I love, like I said, the spring theme that they have going on here, which is awesome. But, yeah. Do I even need to say anything? Look at these colors. Absolutely stunning. Each and every one of them to look at. I thought they were gorgeous. I said to myself, okay, looking at this palette gives me heart palpitations, but I'm not going to fall into the amazingness of it. Mattes are not unthought of at all. They're very, very creamy. I absolutely love them. I mean, the fact that there are only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There was only 8 mattes out of the 30 colors that, 8 colors out of the 30 that are mattes, which I'm not too mad at because the way how I see it, I'm sorry, I might be a little bit simple when it comes to breaking down palettes for my own personal preference. When I see a palette that has a lot of shimmers, very few mattes, as long as I have colors like this to work with for my transition and my crease, you know, something to deepen the outer V, yeah, I'm good. I can work with any color that you have going on in here. To start out the swatches are basically going to be going from the left side of the palette to the right side and starting from the top color going straight down. So it's going to be vertical swatches all the way across, okay? So the very first row here, let me just show you a little close-up of those the colors. The very first color is Heaven. Then you have Lace Teddy. Then you have Pink Cheeks. Then there's Poodle. There's Poodle, And the last color is called Spotlight. So there you have Heaven, which is a matte. Lace Teddy, which is also a matte. Then you have Pink Cheeks, which is a shimmery color. Then you have Poodle, which is a truly shimmery color with a little bit of glitter in there. And the last color is called Spotlight. Great for an all-over lid color. Okay, second row. The first color here is called Fairy Tale. The second color down is called Satin Sheets. The third color is called Kittens. The fourth color down is called Cutie Patootie. And your fourth color down is called Honey Butter. Okay, dolls, so there's that second row. The first color here is Fairy Tale. This is a really super glittery color. The second color down is called Satin Sheets. This is a nice pearl finish. The third color down is called Kittens, which is another really nice pearl finish. Then you have Cutie Patootie. This is more of a shimmer, I would say, definitely. And your last color is called Honey Butter, which is a nice, gorgeous matte. Alright, so third row. The first color is called Nudie. The second color down is called Push Up. The third color down is called Bunny Nose. The fourth color is called Dear Diary. And your last color is called Honeymoon. Absolutely gorgeous colors in this third row. I love them. So here are the third row swatches. Your first color here is Nudie. The second color down is called Push Up. This is a gorgeous pinky brown color, so pretty. Third color down is Bunny Nose. Fourth color is called Dear Diary, which I'm actually wearing on my lid today. Love how this color worked with me today. Gorgeous. So Dear Diary. And your last color, which is Honeymoon. It's a really beautiful kind of coppery, orange, pinkish, red color. Really, really so for pretty. The fourth row, the first color up is called Tickle Me. The second color down from there is called Honey Pot. Then you have Moonbeam. This is Coffee Date. And the last one is called Hot and Bothered. Okay, gorgeous crimson-y kind of fiery orange. So for the fourth row, my arm swatches here. Just to let you know too, these are all shimmery colors. The first color here is called Tickle Me. The second color is called Honey Pot. Then you have Moonbeam. Then there's Coffee Date, which is a nice brown, nice deep kind of brown with a little bit of a shimmer in there. And the last color is called Hot and Bothered, a really crimson-y, fiery, orangey red color, which I really like. Alright dolls, that fifth row is coming up. We're getting into the darker, juicy colors. Alright, so first up in the fifth row, you have Don't Settle. The second color down is called Chocolate Martini. Your third color down is called Love Bug. Your fourth color down is called Spoilt. Sorry, I'm pointing there, Spoilt. And the last color is called Makeup and Chill. Row of swatches on my skin tone. Like I said to you before, this is Don't Settle. Make sure I'm not blurry there. Then you have Chocolate Martini. This color I really love because it is a deep dark brown, but it has speckles of gold in there. But if you wanted to use it on the lid to help darken it up or something like that, you could, because the gold is not it's not a lot of shimmer, so you can use this as it were a matte. I really do love that. And the gold to just give you that little effect, which I think is beautiful. The third color down is called Love Bug. Do I need to tell you why this is my favorite color in the whole pan? This is the most beautiful deep purple. I love it. I'll do a cool toned deep purple. Really pretty. Love it. Love Bug. Fourth color down is Spoiled. That's another shimmery brown color. And the last color is Makeup and Chill. Awesome crease color. Love it. For the last row, the first color is Fingers Crossed. Then you have Undercover. Then you have Smokin'. Fourth one is Night Fever. And your last color is Stiletto. That gorgeous first color is Fingers Crossed. That brown color, it has like gold glitter in it, okay? The matte base. Second color down is called Undercover. This has to be my second favorite color in the whole palette. It's a dark brown base with purple and blue iridescent glitters through it, but as I said, it has a matte base and the glitters are just kind of on top, but it doesn't go away once you buff it out. So for me, Undercover is a winner. Okay. Fourth color down is called Smokin'. This is a beautiful shimmer color. I absolutely love that color. Let me see, put it out a little light bit so you can see it. Really pretty color. Fourth color down is called Night Fever. That's another brown that has glitters in it as well. And yeah, it's a little bit coarse, but we'll get into that in the end when I give you my overall view on the whole palette. And your last color is Stiletto, which is that black matte color. Okay, so there is your last row. Those colors are gorgeous. Okay, dolls, so now for my conclusion on the whole palette in a whole, after swatching it, actually using it, playing with it. I have to say, out of 10, I give this palette probably an 8. And the reason I give it an 8 is because there are a few misses in here. And when I say misses, I don't mean pigmentation. I just mean in regards to texture. Now, for me, the misses in this palette are Fingers Crossed, Night Fever, Hot and Bothered, and I want to say Fairy Tale, but I'm going to explain why Fairy Tale is not in there in a minute. But the reason I say that is because those are the only ones in the palette that I find have a really coarse grit to them. I'm sure it's because of the glitter that is in those particular eyeshadows, why it has that coarse grit. But I have actually used one of the shadows on my eye today and I didn't feel the grit transfer, but when you're initially swatching it, it is a bit of a concern. Like you would think that it would transfer, but it really doesn't. So I guess it's just the glitter that makes it look like that, but I'm not a fan of the way it feels. And as far as pigmentation, the only color that I found that was a little bit weak, I'm going to say is Tickle Me. Now, I don't know if that's because it's supposed to be some kind of a topper or something like that, if you want to just put a little bit of light in the center of an eye look or something like that without having too much color. I don't know if that's what they were intending with Tickled Me, but it's a really weak color that has a lot of shine to it. So maybe that's the whole purpose of that. But as I said, in a whole, I really do like the colors in this palette because I do tend to veer towards more neutral looks like that. I mean, I do like my loud colors every once in a while, don't get it twisted, but on a regular, I will gravitate towards colors like these more often. So for me, this palette is not a miss. The 4 colors that are not so good and the one weak one, it doesn't cancel out the palette for me because those coarse colors that I told you about still have great pigmentation. They Fairy just feel coarse. Has a great amount of fallout. It's insane, but the color that you're left with is absolutely stunning. So I actually use this color today with the look that I'm wearing, and I'm going to zoom in just a teeny bit just so you can see. I use this color in the inner corner for the look that I'm wearing right now, but what I did was I used a bit of glitter glue just underneath it and then packed that color in, and then I found that I didn't have any fallout whatsoever. The Too Faced glitter glue, I found that that helped to adhere it to my eye without having it move all over the place. You have your purples, your pinks, your browns, you have some glitter shadows in there, you have some great mattes. Yeah, this palette's a winner, okay? So that's my opinion. It's totally woman of color friendly, brown person friendly. It is just an awesome palette all around. I know it retails on Sephora's site, Canadian denomination, for $69. And yeah, I totally think it's worth it because I know I'm going to get a lot of use out of it. I love the neutralness of it, and I do love the fact that it has a few little pops of color in there just to make your day. If you want to wear something a little more glam, you definitely could get a bunch of looks out of this palette. So I'm very happy with it. I am definitely going to keep her, and so I'm really happy that Too Faced came with something that we could actually love for a change, okay? So I want to thank you so much for going through this review with me, dolls. Stay blessed, stay beautiful, and we'll see you next time, gorgeous. Bye.